for Jeff or Taylor?
Taylor, I understand you guys scrimmaged Temple in the preseason. What do you remember from that? What do you remember about the matchups? The matchups in the preseason scrimmage against Temple.
I think I remember them beating us up inside. I think they were a little tougher at the time. But that was a long time ago. Of late, we've been really playing physical. Matching the intensity of the other teams. So I think in that aspect we're prepared. So they're a big, strong team. They play similar to us. They try to get on the glass. They don't score too many points. They don't play too fast. So it's an interesting matchup. We're looking forward to it.
Did they keep score, Taylor? Do you remember what the score was?
Scrimmages. We don't remember scores and scrimmages. I just remember in the first little segment we played, they beat us up pretty good. We started playing a little better. But like I said, that was a long time ago. We're a different basketball team now, so I'm looking forward to the match.
Coach said a little last night that a lot of the credit for you guys being here should go to kind of Jamel and Stanley and Danny and those kids from the 2009 tournament team. Do you think they kind of set the bar to get you guys to this level?
I think I said that probably before Coach D said it. I forget who I was talking to. I was talking to some reporter. And the first thing I said that, because Demo texted me right after the game, he said, "I'm so happy for you guys. I'll see you in Tucson." And I said, "Well, I just want to thank you because you helped start this." So I'm a big believer in, not just this team is the reason we're there. It's the guys who set the standard, prior to this. So we want to give thanks to all those guys, who set and taught, guys like Jeff and I and Drew and DJ, the right way, how to, stay the course and get to where you want.
It seemed like when Tim started playing better, the team started playing better. How important has his contribution been in the last few weeks of the season?
It's big. To be a good team, you need a lot of players, to play well. You can't, just rely on two players trying to, carry it away. If you can remember a couple years back, you had in me, Jamel, and Stanley, and then guys like Jeff and Drew and everyone chipped in. And now it's, you got the big guys, Jeff and me and, DJ, and then now Drew and Tim are really playing well. Even Jermaine Marshall off the bench has been playing great. So that's what a total team effort, it takes to be good. And, it took a long time for it to happen, but now, it couldn't happen at a better time as we head into the tournament.
How much sweeter is it the fact that it's your senior year in the career that you've had here?
It's sweet. It's super sweet. I kept getting all the questions about, how about, T, maybe you'll leave here as the best player ever and you never made the NCAA tournament. But now no one can say that, because, it's 5 seniors, we did it. It's a great feeling. And, honestly, I think it really hasn't really hit us, the way it will, after it's all done. But, we want to make sure we go out with a bang and, really try to, make a statement on this tournament.
To go off Emily's question with Jamel and Danny and what those guys taught you, are you guys aware of what kind of milestone this is for the program and what bar that's going to set for Tim and some of the other guys in the future?
No, I'm not, to be honest with you. But, I know it's great. But we just don't want to be satisfied with making it to the NCAA tournament. Because I tell you, one thing I do know is that, the better we do in this tournament, will help the guys next year as we move on. It'll gain them. They'll gain that experience, that confidence, what it takes to win, and just seeing the season we had, those younger guys have so much to, to tell the new guys coming in next year. We lose the main. When we lose the main, everyone in this room, counted us out, I'm pretty sure. You look at us, we probably were counting ourselves out at the time too, but we just stayed the course, like I said, we kept fighting, and, look at us now. So, I think it's a great learning experience. It wasn't the easiest route we took to get there, but it was effective.
You guys had 4 games in 4 days. Now you got to travel 3 time zones across the country. How do you guys think your stamina and your energy might be affected by that?
Hopefully, today we get a little rest, and just go over what's going on with Temple, everything that they do, and we'll just go from there, dealing with practices along the way. But I think that experience of us playing those games, 4 games in 4 days, will help us a lot too, just knowing what it takes and what we need to do to keep our bodies fresh enough to be able to go at maximum effort every day. So hopefully, we'll do the right things, taking care of our bodies, getting the proper rest, and we'll just go from there.
Hey, Jeff, Taylor said a little while ago that you need 2 or 3 guys to really
be the main guys on this team. At the beginning of the year, as the year's gone on, has it ever been hammered home to you that you specifically need to rise up and be that second main guy to Taylor?
Yeah, everybody said that, but I don't really listen to too many people, except for like coaches and things like that, when it comes to what goes on between those lines. So, they told me at the beginning of the season, before this thing even kicked off, that I should have a great senior season and step up and lead guys, the young guys, and show them what it takes. After everything I've been through since I've been here, they told me, I've been doing a great job and just to continue on. So I'm just going to keep trying to help the team out, in any spot of the game that I can with rebounding and blocking shots and things like that going into the tournament.
Were you sick of people telling you to step up?
Not really, because, to me it just showed that people actually care. And they actually see some potential, in me and things like that. So it gets annoying a little bit when everybody's telling you, but once people like your coaches and your family and your teammates, keep telling you, I think it's going to finally get there and the message is set in, and then you'll learn to do something different. And I think that's what I did this year, was just play with more confidence and play with more energy.
Jeff, what was that scrimmage like for you with all those big bodies down low that Temple has? Were they banging away at you? Were you find yourself in foul trouble?
I really can't remember that much. I remember there was some big guys, but I just remember that we weren't playing physical. It was like our first little game situation. Guys were a little shocked out there and things like that. And like Taylor said earlier, we're a completely different team. Guys have confidence. Guys are playing stronger and tougher, making basketball plays. So I think we're going to be prepared. I think our coaching staff is going to do a great job getting us ready for this game so that we can continue on and just not make the NCAA tournament, but make a little run here as well.
What do you guys have to do to make sure that you don't get too caught up in the atmosphere, get too caught up in the spotlight, and just focus on the basketball part of it?
Hopefully, I think we did already. We found out that we were in. We celebrated a little bit, and now it's just time to get back to getting prepared. And getting ready to play. Because you don't want to be one of those teams that work so hard to finally make it to this spot and just flop. Just go one and done. And hopefully, guys are not going to be out there with that mindset like we made it here. And that's enough. We want to make a little statement, that Penn State's a good basketball team, especially this year, with our seniors and younger guys stepping up.
Taylor touched on a little before. All season long, your goal was to make the NCAA tournament. Has it really hit you that you actually accomplished this in your senior season?
I think it did. I think it did as soon as we found out that we made it. When they said Penn State, just after 4 years, working so hard, trying to make it, we finally got here, and now why stop now? Why try to stop winning now? Just try to continue on and just make memories just from here on out. Because for us, this is our last go around, and luckily enough for us, it's in the NCAA tournament.
Do you ever think of the legacy that your 5-member senior class is going to leave because you made the tournament?
I haven't thought about it as much. I'm still trying to think about just basketball right now, but I do think about, the younger guys being able to set, that standard for them for their next season, after we leave her, we found out what it was like to be in the NCAA tournament. We're trying to get back there. So I think that that's something I thought about a little bit, but I'm just trying to still continue to think about basketball and winning games.